Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Ajay, and today I'm going to show you a website by which you can create school timetable. Yes, the timetable that needs to be prepared, that is a teacher-wise timetable, the class-wise timetable. So this particular tutorial is basically for all those who are running schools. It is basically for all the educators and the coordinators who need to prepare the timetable for their school. So basically it is for the schools and for the educators. Okay, so before I show you the website and how easily you can create your school timetable, okay, because normally preparing a timetable is kind of a messy work, but with this web application, with this website, you can easily create your timetable. Now all those who are watching this video is a technical person or is a computer programmer. For them, I'm just sharing this information that this particular website which I'm going to show you is completely developed in Python. Okay, and I've used a framework, and the framework that I've used is the Django. So Django is the framework and Python is the language. In fact, Django uses Python as its language, as the programming language. So all my experience I'm going to share about Django in my upcoming videos, but at this point I can say that Django was an absolute fantastic framework to work with. Okay, so that's it for it now, and now let's move on to the website. So what you need to do is you need to type the website, that is www. Make sure you start with this prefix, www.timetables4me.com. Now that's the name of the website. Okay, so you'll get to this login page, and if you have a username, you can give your username and password, but I'm going to show you how to just sign up first. So if you don't have a username and password, you can simply sign up free. Okay, just click on the sign up button and you will be redirected to this particular page. That's the sign up page. So you need to choose your username. So I'll just choose a username, something like Ajay@79, something of that sort. Then my name and my the last name. Okay, and then I'm gonna give you the email address. I mean, you need to give your email address. That's the email address and the password. Okay, so you need to give a password, you need to set a password, and you need to follow all the rules that is been specified out here. Okay, so make sure you have a strong password. So I'll just put my password. Okay, and you just need to reconfirm the password. Okay, okay, now let's see, and then click on. So that's the username for me, that's the first name, last name. This is just an optional, but it's better that you can give your first name and last name, your email ID, that's the email address, and your password that you're going to use to log in into this web application. Okay, and then just simply click on sign up. Okay, so you'll get a message something like confirmation mail sent. So what you can need to do is you need to go to the mail address, to your particular mail address, and in that particular mail address you're going to, okay, I'll just check the mail address, and over here you can see you'll get a mail something like this, that is info, and that's from the website, and the message will be like activate your timetable4me.com account. Okay, just click onto that, just open the mail, and then you'll get that username, that is hi Ajay@79, that's the username, and there is a link over here. Okay, you need to activate this link just to verify your email account, and you just click over here, and then you will be redirected to the same website, and that's the dashboard. So simple to sign up. It's absolutely free to sign up. You can sign up and you can start using this web application. Now this is a dashboard basically. So you have options like we need to have the teachers, class, sections, subjects. Then we need to configure the teachers. Configuring teachers means basically we need to configure that which particular teacher, a particular teacher is taking which all subjects. Maybe a teacher can have more than one subject, so that everything you can specify out here. And then we need to configure the class. Configuring class means in a particular class and section, okay, which all teachers will be teaching, and how many subjects on how many classes they will be having in one particular week. That is what we are going to do with this thing. Okay, so at this point I don't have any teachers entry, so I'll just simply click on add teachers, and then this is the main page actually. So the same options you can have it over here, that is add teacher, add classes, sections and subjects, and the configure teacher, configure class, and then we will generate our timetable, that is class wise and teacher wise. So this is the main page, you can say. So at this point I'm over here, that is adding teachers. So click on the new entry and simply add teachers. So I'll add teachers something like a J, and I will say submit, and something like maybe Shalini, and one more I can give is maybe Prithvi. Okay, one more I can give, that is Rohan. So these are the teachers, the name of the teachers. So if I just click over here, go back, and you can see the list of teachers over here. So that's the list of teacher. If ever you need to make any changes into the name of the teacher, you just click on the edit and you can make the changes, and that particular change will be reflected everywhere in the timetable also. Okay, so at this point I have just feed the data, that is for the 4 teachers, that is Ajay, Shalini, Prithvi and Rohan. And then if we click to classes, if you go to classes, there will be already some data that will be preloaded to you, that will be from class 1 to class 12. So if you need to add some more classes with you can go ahead and do that. Okay, just click on the new entry and give the name to your class and you can add it. Similarly, we have the sections, and you can see there are all sections from A to M. You need to add more, you can just simply click on the new entry and you can give the name. Okay, and there are subjects. Now also for subjects you will have preloaded subjects, that is English, Hindi, math, science, and there are so many other subjects. If any subjects you feel is missed out, you can just go ahead, click on the new entry. Okay, just give a name to your subject and click on submit. Okay, so that's how you can so easily you can add your subjects. So we have added 4 teachers. Now let us just configure those teachers. So click on configure teacher, click on the new entry and select the teacher. For example, Ajay basically loves computer, so I'll just give computer to him. Okay, and then Shalini basically is an English teacher. Let us keep her as an English teacher. And also Shalini, we will give one more subject, that is maybe GK. Okay, so there are 2 subjects for one particular teacher. You can give as many subjects as you want. Then to Prithvi I can give some subjects like maths. Okay, and to Rohan I can give subjects like maybe physics. Okay, so that's physics. You can have complete name also, you can edit the name of the subject. So that's physics. Okay, so I have submitted that. Now just click on go back and you can see the complete list that you just prepared it. So you can see Ajay is taking the subject, that is computer, Shalini is taking English, Shalini is also taking GK, that's general knowledge, Prithvi is taking maths and Rohan is taking physics. Okay, so you can add more teachers and you can configure the subjects to them. Now let's go ahead and configure the class. Okay, you will come to this particular screen, that is class configuration. So over here what we need to do is we need to specify the class. For example, class 1, or I can take class maybe 6 and A. Okay, and the teacher that I will choose is Ajay, and you can see it will only show computers because I have done the configuration for this particular teacher, that is Ajay only teach computer, so it will only show that subject. Okay, and the number of periods, okay, I can keep it as only 2. Okay, so you can specify the number of periods that the teacher will be taking in that particular week, in a complete week. Okay, then let's do the configuration. That is again for 6A I will do the configuration. Shalini will take English and give her 7 periods. Okay, and then again to 6A I will give Prithvi as maths, and maths also I require 7. Okay, since Shalini is also teaching GK, so I can give that GK thing also one, that is Shalini, and that is GK. GK, we will just have 2 classes in 1 week and click on submit. Okay, so now what we can do, we can also have another section that is 6B and have a J, computers, and 2 classes, and then again 6B we can have Shalini as English. Let us take this as 7 periods. Okay, so we can do the configuration this way, and then GK I can keep it as only 2, and then lastly I'll go to 6B for the teacher, that is Rohan, physics, and I'll keep this as maybe 4. Now I don't remember what was the previous configuration for 6A. Okay, let's just go back and check it. Okay, so you can see this configuration. Now over here, if you just you can just filter this. If you click on class, you can filter this way. Okay, click it over here, subject wise, teacher wise. You can see all the J configuration is like in 6A computer 2 and all that. Okay, so basically for 6B I had not taken 6A, I did not took the teacher, that is Rohan, but over here 6B I'm taking Rohan physics 4 periods. Okay, that's okay. So you can configure as per your requirement, and then comes the part that is creating your timetable. Now click on the timetable, go to class wise. Okay, this is the screen that you will come across in front of you. Now what you need to do is you just simply need to click the configuration what I did, the configuration that is for 6A, and you can see all your configuration at this drop down over here. You can see this is the configuration that I did for 6A. Okay, now to generate, what you can do, the generate timetable, so simple, you can just click on auto generate. Okay, now that's the auto generate feature that I just used, and you can see the timetable just getting getting generated in front of you within a fraction of a second. Isn't it so easy to prepare your timetable? But maybe you're not satisfied with this particular subjects, or the way it has been configured, or the way the application has set the timetable. So maybe what you can do, you can just simply delete the subject that you didn't want it at first period. Maybe I didn't want first period at computers, so you can remove that. Or maybe for Shalini, I didn't want over here, I don't want it over here, so just click on the second period and just simply click on delete, and you can see the subjects will get deleted. That was a GK. Okay, that was a GK. And then for English also I will delete it. Okay, now maybe I want this as 5th period, and I will simply click on add, and you can see the periods got added over here. So everything is getting super fast. Maybe for a particular day, maybe at 5th and Thursday, okay, or Friday, I want 1 GK. So you can just select the GK, click on add, and you can see over here 1 GK got added. And the rest of the part, if you want, you can just click on auto generate, and the rest of the timetable will get generated. So you can do it manually. You can whatever the things that you want, you can do it manually. And the rest of the timetable, you can just click on the auto generate, and it will get generated in front of you. Okay, so you don't have to worry about the clashes. Okay, the best part of this application is you don't have to worry about the clashes. Maybe for example, let us just generate one more timetable. Now you can just see this, Ajay first period is taking computers, so that is on Monday and Tuesday first period. So I'll go to section B and click on the timetable. So that's completely blank, and you can see this particular configuration. So I have this first configuration, that is Ajay. Okay, one more point to tell you is be very careful while you create your configuration. Since I created first subject as computer, so it will take the first period as the period that is the first subject. It is the most important subject, and it will set the timetable. It will give the priority to this particular subject. So what you need to do, you need to create the configuration. You need to consider your main subjects first, and then you can have the other subjects. Okay, so I'll just have a J over here, and simply I'll keep this as blank. And okay, I'll just try to add at the first period, and I click on add. Okay, and now you can see it has skipped these two things. So now why did it skipped is because in 6th A already Ajay is teaching in Monday and Tuesday. He has the first period, so obviously he cannot have the same period on the same day to two different classes. So it has skipped this and it has given to Wednesday and Thursday. And the rest of the timetable I can just simply click on auto generate and the timetable will get in front of you. If you don't like anything, just go to that particular, for example, first I don't want a Rohan over here. So what you can do, just select the configuration for Rohan and click on delete, and you can see this two periods got deleted. And I just want that to be a 6th period. Okay, just click on add and you can have it over here, right? So it's very simple to do this. Okay, this is how you can create your timetables pretty easily, and you don't have to worry about the clashes. Normally if you try to create this manually, it takes a lot of time. So this particular web application, you can use it and you can generate them without worrying about getting your periods getting clashed. Okay, then this is the class wise. You can also do it teacher wise. I'll just show you. Okay, this is the teacher wise. Select your teacher. If I select Ajay and if I click on the timetable, you can see this is the timetable for Ajay, and you can see the configuration for this. I have two classes, that is 6A and 6B. That's the two configurations that I had set up. Okay, and then if I go to Shalini and click on the timetable, and you can see this is the timetable for Shalini. Now over here also, if you feel like you don't want to, you're not satisfied, or a teacher has a complaint that he doesn't want it over here. Okay, so just simply select this, that is 6B. So select 6B, that is okay, and simply click on delete button. Okay, there is maybe a GK. Okay, and then maybe I want to add it to a 7th period, so you can simply go and add it over there. Okay, so that's how you can do it. Okay, in the future I'm going to have a lot of updates. Maybe we need to have a GK also over here, and English. You can specify that particular subject, so that's pretty easy. All the small updates are just coming up in this web application. So this is how you can do it. This particular auto generate feature is basically the button is available, but you will not able to create it with the teacher wise, because teacher wise then it occupies all the empty spaces, but you don't want that because we need to give breaks in between, right? So the best option is you can just go to the class wise timetable, and then over here you can use this auto generate feature. So now that is 6th A, and click on the timetable. So that's the timetable. Now what you need to do is you need to take a printout, right? So just simply click on print, and you can see that's the PDF file that will get generated in front of you. Okay, there may be some bug, just a minute. Okay, let's just check this now. Okay, there it is. Okay, so 6A, that's the timetable for 6A. Similarly, you can do it for 6B as well. Okay, and you can simply click on print. Okay, and you can see that's 6B, and that's the timetable. So you can take the printout of this, isn't it? And you can also do it for all the classes. Just simply click on print all, and you can have it for all the classes. Now at present there are only two classes, that is 6A and 6B, and there it is, right? So in one page you will have two timetables in one A4 size page. And similarly you can do it for teacher wise also. Select any teacher and take the printout, or simply click on print all, and the PDF file will be in front of you. So that's Ajay's timetable, that's Shalini's timetable, that's Prithvi's timetable, and that's Rohan's timetable, isn't it? So that is how you can simply, so easily you can generate your timetable. That too, you don't have to worry about clashes. You can manipulate it the way you want it. Okay, so that is how you can use this application. And so if you really feel like, you can just go sign up, use it free of cost. at this point for a limited period of time. You can use it absolutely free, and maybe for a month you can take it as free. When I say limited period, okay. If you really like this application, and if you feel like, okay, this is something really worth for your school, or with this application is something that will really work for you, in that case I would suggest that you can go ahead and purchase this particular a package for annual package. And for that, what I would suggest is you can just mail me at this particular mail ID, that is info@timetableforme.com. So you can mail me about your school, the requirement of your school, I mean how many teachers you have, the requirement of the teachers, and according to that then I can suggest a package, because every school has different strength and the number of teachers are different. So you can just mail me the details of your schools and the requirement, and then okay, maybe I will suggest a good package for you. Okay, so this is how you can create your timetable so easily. Okay, that's it for now. Bye for now.